It is Monday, and I am starting my day with a banana because my grapefruit was bad on the inside when I opened it. So that was a major disappointment because I love to start my day with a grapefruit. But yeah, so this is what I am having to start my day, and I'll see you at the next feeding. So I am making a 2-ingredient dough bagel, which will be 3 points. This is 1 serving, so it's 1/4 cup of the Faya non-fat Greek yogurt and 1/4 cup of self-rising flour. I did add a little bit of baking powder to it, or not baking powder, baking soda, because that seems to help add a really good flavor to it, almost like a like the biscuits from KFC. I don't know, but so this is really a good alternative to if you're really missing bagels and don't want to spend the points. I did an egg wash on the top, so I just use liquid egg whites, and then I put some chia seeds on top because chia seeds they don't really taste like much, but they add some good protein and antioxidants. They're really good for you. But I don't put very much. This is actually less than half a teaspoon. On here, so but I'll go ahead and throw this in the oven at 350 for about 23 minutes, and it's usually pretty perfect. I don't even have to do because they also tell you to turn the oven up to 500 and for about 3 minutes, I think, to brown the top. But this comes out perfectly brown with just at 350 for the and you hear my dog clicking around. 350 for the 23 minutes. And I also don't do, some people say to put the baking powder, or baking soda in water and kind of boil the dough, once it's like this before you put the chia seeds and stuff on, or whatever you put on top, to boil it in in some water with baking soda. I don't know if it just helps get that kind of really chewy on the inside and hard on the outside. I've never done it, but this is really good on its own. But I'm going to make this into a breakfast sandwich today, and so yeah, I'm pretty excited for that, and I will show you when it's done to show you what it looks like. But this is just before it's going in the oven. I've already done the egg wash to add the chia seeds so they'll stick. Right, there is my bagel that I just baked, and I'm going to let it cool down quite a bit before I make it into my breakfast sandwich with some eggs. And I'll probably use 1 wedge of Laughing Cow pepper jack cheese. Yeah, we'll call it good there. I'm not sure if I have any ham. If I do, I might put a little bit on there too. I don't know. Sounds good, and I can't wait to eat. I'll show you when I make it up. That I was going to make my husband a bagel for when he gets up today. He likes the chopped dehydrated onions on his. Like that stuff there is what we get. And then those 2 little logs in the back. I also put some chia seeds on his too. The 2 little logs back here I'm going to attempt to make my own hot dog buns to put my Hebrew National Franks in. I get the 97% fat-free one, so it's 1 point for 2 of them. So this would be like a 4-point lunch, and I'm hoping that these turn out for that. So this is totally experimental, and so those 2 logs are actually 1 serving split into 2 and rolled. So yeah, so we'll see how it goes, and I am reusing the same parchment paper because it's still fine, and it's for the same product. So here we go, into the oven at 350 for about 23 minutes. Alright, so here is my husband's onion bagel, and then the 2 little I guess you could say hot dog buns. I'll have to see. I probably should have flattened them just a touch to see if maybe they would, I don't know, fill out a different way. But I think it'll still work because the 97% fat-free hot dogs from Hebrew National, they're pretty thin. Thin and long. So I think they'll probably work just fine. And I mean, it's just a little bit of breading. I don't need a whole lot. So yeah, I think it'll work just fine. I'll slit it open later and I'll show you what it'll look like at lunchtime. But right now, I'm going to go and eat my breakfast sandwich, and I'll show you what that looks like here in a sec. Alright, here is my breakfast sandwich. I figured I'd have a little bit of the grapes before my husband decides he's going to eat them all. So I'll have some of those with it. My Diet A&W because I like a little fizz. And there's my bagel with, I have one wedge of Laughing Cow, the Laughing Cow pepper jack cheese spread between the two sides of the bagel, and 2 eggs fried. I don't use any butter or anything like that. I use like the spray, just the spray, the Pam stuff. So it's still 0 points. And yeah, this will be my breakfast, and I will see you at the next meal. And sorry for the lighting. This is about what I got. This is where I can have my camera propped up with the little doodad thingy. I did my nails. I have not cleaned them up yet. But this was my project for the weekend. I do them myself, so I don't get to go and get them done and have them looking always perfect. But this is my Valentine's Day nails. Oh, I like these though. Oh, how do I? There we go. There we go. The negative space heart thing is kind of pretty, but yeah, so that's that. And like I said, never mind my messy edges. I had not cleaned them up, and I just polished them last night. So I went with my sister yesterday and her fiance and my nephew to go to the coast, and because they're getting married at the casino on the coast, and so we went to the bakery that they use to kind of test out their cakes and see if that's something that she's really going to like. So we went and did that, and oh my god, there was this delicious like coconut one, and that was my absolute favorite. And luckily they're gonna have that as one of their tiers on their cake, because I can't wait now. Yeah, I need the coconut cake. Anyway, so they just small portions yesterday, so it was kind of a out and about day. We went to a restaurant on the coast, and so I had a grilled chicken sandwich there. Like first thing in the morning, let's back up. First thing in the morning yesterday, all I had had my grapefruit and had I have a big ass waffle. So I had that to kind of tide me over for most of the day. We went to the coast. We had lunch before the appointment to test the cakes, and so I had a grilled chicken sandwich and some French fries, and so I hadn't used any of my fit points, any of my rollovers, or any of my weeklies yet. I usually don't use those much, if at all. So I ended up, at the end of lunch, using one of my fit points, because I have it set up to where my fit points that I use my Fitbit for get used before I go into my rollovers and my weeklies. Because I feel like, okay, if I'm doing enough activity to earn those points, let's get those used and go from there. So had that, and then we went and tested the cakes, and it was like, the amount of it was maybe about it was probably about 3/8 of a cupcake, of a professional cupcake. So I counted that, and to make sure that I'm tracking everything. I'm being accountable for all of it. And so I had that, and then I came home and I did have I ended up using, I think, all of my fit points, and then I used a few of the rollovers. So when I got home, I had an Amy's burrito for dinner, and then, which was 4 points, and then I had, I think it was, instead of opting to have this, she sent us home with cupcakes, right? So instead of opting to have that, I had a bowl of Chips Ahoy cookie cereal with almond milk instead, and which was way less. Here comes my nephew. Way less. Oh, hi. Oh, he's holding my hand. I love you, bud. Okay, I'm gonna go put him down, and I'll be right back. All right, and I got him down for a nap. So, yeah, went cake testing with my sister yesterday, and then did all that, made sure I was accountable for all my points, because I had to weigh in today, and yeah, life happens. So, and that's what I love about the Weight Watchers Freestyle. I get to still participate and do things with my sister, and, do things with whoever, whenever, and as long as I count for it, it's legal, right? So, goodness, he always comes and walks around anytime I record. But, so with that being said, on the 29th, I had weighed in, and I was actually up from the week before that, the 22nd. I think, I want to say 2.2 pounds or something. And so my total loss at that time was, I think, 9.9 pounds. And then last week, the 29th, I weighed in at 220.3. And then so today's weigh-in, I am now down, even with having my cake testing and stuff with my sister yesterday, and eating French fries, and, eating a grilled chicken sandwich that was from a restaurant with the bun and everything. I am down to 217.9, which is a loss of 2.4. And total loss now is 12.3. So, yay, I'm happy. I do weigh daily, and yesterday I actually weighed in at 13.3 for my total loss, and I was at 216.9. But that 1 pound gain between yesterday and today, I know is water weight, because I know what I ate. So, I'm not upset. I'm not mad at it at all. I'm not upset at all. So then I had to go check on the oven and make sure I turned it off. But yeah, so I'm just going to kind of keep track of my foods, and I'll film every time I, update my food, or update my foods every time I use something. And so we'll go from there. And if there's any questions you might have, anything you want to know, any kind of videos you want me to do, I just did a mini haul, and that'll be posting today with a couple of, the rest of my foods for that day, and just kind of a little bit of my day with my husband. Yeah, so I'll talk to you again soon. So this is lunch today, and how cute are these? Seriously. It is the 97% fat-free Hebrew National Franks, for 2 of them for 1 point. And then 1 serving of the 2-ingredient dough, split in to 2 sections and made into hot dog buns. And then some edamame with sea salt and Diet Orange Sunkist. Super cute. So it is a 4-point total. Hello everyone. My nephew and I are heading out now to go pick up my kids from school. They were at their dad's all weekend, so we're gonna go get them, and probably end up going to my grandparents, where my kids get their math help, because it is definitely not from this girl right here. So, yeah, we'll be doing that. And let's see if I can at least get in the middle. So, yeah, my husband, I had him weigh in today. And he is down 1.6 for a total of, I think it was 9.6 pounds that he's down now. And he's only been on it for 2 weeks. Literally 2 weeks. And I have been on this, that's kind of loud. I've been on this journey for, well, really for my whole life. But for this time around, I've been on it since the day after Christmas. And I've lost 12.3 pounds. So why is it that guys can lose it so much easier and so much faster? That I just don't get. Anyway, but it is such a gorgeous day out. I love it. I don't have to wear a jacket. In fact, I'm a little warm here in the car, and it is awesome. I've been itching for some nice sunny weather, and I like this kind of stuff where it's nice and sunny, not too hot, and it's not like super cold, and it's blue sky. It's just crazy pretty out. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna go pick up the kids and head back to my grandparents. And I uploaded a video that was from Sunday, so started the channel again officially now. And he's pretending to talk on the phone. He's got a finger phone. But so wow, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I'll probably do some videos for, or at least an upcoming video to just kind of like more information who I am, kind of like a, I don't know, I guess an FAQ about me, if you will, and my life journey and what brought me here and what's making me choose this program, that kind of a deal. I'll probably be doing that here either tomorrow or within the next week here. And yeah, we'll go from there. So I'm really awkward on this thing. I don't know what to say. I don't know what's too much. I don't know if it's too little. I'm not entertaining by any means. I'm not witty or quick or anything like that. But hopefully I'll get less awkward as time goes on. And if you're sticking with me and watching my videos, thank you. I salute you. And yeah. So there is that. Wow, that's really bright. Thank God for sunglasses. And it doesn't take long to get to my kids' school. So, but well, afternoon go juice. So I know sometimes I start dipping down in the afternoon, even if I've had some sort of caffeine in the morning, which I do every day anyway. So I either have like an energy drink, coffee, or even like some sort of like a fat burner caffeine pill kind of a deal, something to wake me up, because this girl is tired all the time. But so yep, I'm almost to the kids' school, and I will talk to you soon. I'll probably let you know. I'll talk to you next time I have a little something. I don't know if I'll be able to film it. I'll just tell you now, I guess, what it is. So I'll be having a 3-point cupcake that I made the other day. And it is just the 3-point, I guess, soda cupcake. So the diet soda cupcake. And yes, I'll have one of those. I have a caramel Premier Protein shake that I'm trying today for the first time, and I really hope it doesn't suck. I got really high hopes for it. So be having that, and I brought a clementine and then whatever fruit I might be able to get my hands on at my grandma's house. So we'll see what she's got. But I'm gonna go and hang out with my nephew, do some web surfing on my phone while I'm waiting for the girls. And I'll talk to you soon. I'm having an Amy's burrito with some of the fat-free Kraft shredded cheese. The cheese is 0 points, and the Amy's burrito is a gluten-free, dairy-free. Ironically, I'm putting my own cheese on it, but that's to keep it 4 points for the burrito. And then I am having 2 points worth of the low-fat cottage cheese and some mandarin oranges, and this will be dinner. I finished off my night with 1 serving of the Breyers Delights Mint, and it is 3 points for 1 serving, and I am done for the night. I'm gonna go get ready for bed and call it a night. Have a good one.